Hi guys, so I wanted to just have a little chat about the change of identity when we become a parent. I think that a lot of us underestimate the changes that we're going to go through when we become a parent. It can feel like we're really mourning the loss of our old selves, but also coming to terms with our new selves. We have another little person that's reliant on us now for feeding, whether that's milk, food, clothing them, dressing them, changing their bums, teaching them to use a potty, to ride a bike, all these things that we do. And it's a huge responsibility. It can be totally and utterly overwhelming. So my tips for this, it's not easy. So be kind to yourself and give yourself time to adjust. We're not necessarily all this absolutely joyful mother that you might see on Instagram with the perfect hair and the perfect makeup and the perfect home, loving every minute of their lives, because that's not reality. We all have down times. We all have those periods in our lives where we think we just want to curl up and watch Netflix and someone to bring us food and look after us. We go through these phases, but there are joyful moments and we need to embrace those, but not beat ourselves up for not feeling amazing at every minute. But this new identity as a mother, it doesn't mean you've lost your old self. I really think that when you become a mother or a parent, a new self is born, and we need to give ourselves time to adjust to that, just as we give our new babies time to adjust to life. It's a little bit like a teenager going through puberty. We allow them this period of time where they're getting used to their new bodies and their new feelings and their new way of being. And the same transition happens when you become a parent. We shouldn't be expected to bounce back. It's not realistic. We should become a new version of ourselves, and that new version isn't any less worthy than the old version. And in fact, you've got a superpower. You've created a human and you're sustaining that human, which is a big responsibility. Sometimes it can be totally and utterly overwhelming, and sometimes we think, oh my God, I literally don't know what I'm doing. And that's completely normal. And I want to reassure any of you who are struggling with that is normal. But if you're feeling like you can't cope, then you must reach out for help. Sleep deprivation is absolutely brutal, and it can come as a huge shock to any of us who haven't experienced it before. And it might be the first time you've experienced sleep deprivation, like it can be. Our newborns waking like hourly or whatever it is they're doing, which can be incredibly normal. Just to reassure anyone who's going through it right now, there is light at the end of the tunnel. It will change. Your little one will eventually sleep, but there's certain things we can do to help them do that. And that's why I've created my online courses, and that's why we have a new course coming for 0 to 5 months. This course in particular, I feel really fondly about, because it's not just about sleep, it's about caring for ourselves, being kind to ourselves. We've got a section on mental health from Dr. Cleo, but we also have a section from Hannah Johnson about C-section scar massage, and we talk about giving ourselves time, giving our babies time to adjust to their new life outside of the womb, and little tips and tricks and hints and science as well, and evidence-based advice on how we actually create these good environments and create these good habits to help our babies. So yeah, just a thought for you to be kind to yourselves and be confident in your ability to parent, because you're doing a really great job. It's certainly not easy, but me and my team are here to help create really good content to support you. Yeah, and I hope you enjoy all of our resources, and there's lots more coming, so stay tuned.